Hey guys, MD Prepper here. Part 9 of the Dollar Tree 72-hour survival kit. This time we're talking about medications. My last video was of course on medical supplies and all that. Did not include meds because the video was running just a little too long. So here we are with next part. Now if you've seen my other little portable first aid kit and all that, you've seen my general philosophy for short-term survival, medications and medical gear. So I'd refer you to that one for a grander picture of options there. But we're just doing Dollar Tree here, okay? So, cheap stuff. Alright, Dollar Tree, 72-hour kit, medications. I've kept it simple. There are tons of other options that you can add. Obviously, go to the store, look around, see what you personally may need for yourself. But I'm just covering general bases here. Let's see. First of all, what I think is probably the most important thing in any survival kit as far as medication goes is an antihistamine, something to stop an allergic reaction. I.e. Benadryl. Well, that's of course not called Benadryl, it's diphenhydramine, which is of course what Benadryl is. I think that's by far and away the most important medication you're going to be able to carry for general purpose use. Pain won't generally kill you. If you die from something like shock, well, it's the blood loss, not the pain typically that gets you. Again, Benadryl, good for bee stings. You say, well, I'm not allergic to anything. Yeah, well, you're not allergic to anything yet. You can always become allergic to something at any point in time. So, seasonal allergies, you got ragweed, you've got all the mold, whatever. Bee stings, anaphylaxis, all of those type things. If you got anaphylaxis, you're going to need an Epipen, but this is better than nothing. Okay, I would have this over anything else in this kit. Now, this was $1 for them. 36 tablets. I know you can get them for a lot cheaper if you buy them at Walmart. But again, we're not doing the Walmart kit. We're doing the Dollar Tree kit. And what I do like about this over your standard Benadryl capsules is these are tablets. I'm a much bigger fan of the tabs. The capsules might absorb a little faster, but if you're carrying this in a kit in the car or in your backpack, stuff like that, unless you're very diligent taking them in and out, and, if they get melted, those little capsules will melt on you. They'll turn to mush, okay? So, I prefer the tablets for storage out in hot temperatures and all that. So, personal favorite there. Gotta have these for $1 down. We don't need 36 of them, so we gotta figure out how many we need. I would say 6 to 8 would be probably more than enough for one person. So anyway, next up, painkillers. Acetaminophen, aka Tylenol. A classic. 500 milligrams is the extra strength size dosing. 40 caplets for $1. Again, not the best deal in the world in my opinion, but it's okay. Another bottle here. 500 milligrams, 40 caplets. I don't need 40. I may, again, 6 or 8, something like that at the most. High end, I would think. Now, you say, well, I can't take Tylenol because of my other medications or health problems, or it maybe just doesn't work for you. The other one, Ibuprofen. Okay, Advil, basically. This is, let's see, 200 milligrams, 40 tablets as well. That's a lot of meds, okay? If Naproxen is your thing, if you like Aleve, they've got that too for $1. I didn't pick that up just because I figured these two are the basics. I don't tend to use the Naproxen a lot myself. Again, check my other little med review for my portable med kit from ways back. They've got some other allergy meds. They got antidiarrheals, all sorts of little stuff that you may add that we talked about in the other kit. I wouldn't go for the antidiarrheals myself because if you've got some infectious process, you don't want to stop that up. Let nature take its course. One other thing I did think was necessary to at least consider for this kit is some Tums, okay? You're stressed out, high anxiety, situation, 72-hour bug-out kit, you're living in God knows where, some little shelter somewhere, or in the woods, or living out of your car. Well, what's the first thing to get upset when you are upset? Your stomach. GI problems, lots of GI issues, increased stomach acid and all that with high stress situations. Now you could carry Zantac and Tagamet and Prilosec and all that stuff, but for general purpose, Tums will do the purpose. This is good enough, okay? Maybe if you're eating a can of beans that you grabbed, from your storage there before you bugged out, let's just say, there's a little bit too much cayenne pepper in there and too many beans and upsets the GI tract. That's going to do the job. Now, I would obviously not carry all of this with me on a 72-hour kit. That's ridiculous. What I would prefer is probably what you saw in my other kit. One of those little tubes of Advil, something like that I can put a lot in. You saw in my other video, hopefully, how many meds you can put in this. of, these are just analgesics, basically Tylenol, Naproxen, and Advil. Let's see if I can move the kit. Well, there we go. That's a lot of pills right there, guys. I can't remember the exact count, but that's more than enough to get the job done. I did not see a little capsule like this at my local Dollar Tree, the one that I picked up my meds at the other day. I'll have to check my other local one to see if I can find, I've got to be able to find something in a little plastic container like this for $1, because I think this is the perfect size for one person. You look at this, I've got, what, 4 Naproxens, I've got 6 Tylenols, and 6 Advils. That's more than enough for general purpose, especially if I replace the Naproxens with maybe an Advil or 2 with the Benadryl. Anyway, this is all I've got for meds, for oral medications. There's a lot of other stuff out that they've got at the store that you may personally need or find useful, but for general purpose, and that's all this is, I think these are going to get the job done. So $1, $2, $3, $4, the absolute most, we're not going to count it as that. This is going to be several cents worth of medications. This is about all we're probably going to carry, plus some Benadryl, something like that. So we're probably looking at 25 cents worth of meds, maybe 50 cents on the high end. So that's going to be cheap. Again, I got to find a little container like this somewhere. I did not buy this at Dollar Tree, so I'm not going to throw it into the kit because that would be cheating. I think I got this in Walmart or somewhere. I will look around and let you guys know what I find. But, for general purpose, you may also want to carry some aspirin, just in case somebody has some cardiac problems or some issues with a heart attack. I did not buy any extra aspirin for this kit just because I got plenty of aspirin around here. I just didn't need an extra bottle. I can always use extra Tylenol and all that. I don't use the aspirin all that much myself. But anyway, that's another thought. You can get the little small baby aspirins there. Pretty decent sized bottle if you want that. Only problem with using that for pain control is that you can't give it to young children if they're with you. So I'd much rather have this. And it's a blood thinner. So if you get scratched or scraped or have a big injury and you're popping a bunch of aspirin, you may have some bleeding problems. So I'd stick with these for general purpose. Aspirin if you need it. What's an extra $1 on the kit? Anyway, these are my medications for the little Dollar Tree kit. MD Prepper, out.